Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Disco Elysium. Today, well, I was actually told that I should wait to finish this club off until we have Kim, so I guess I'll just do that. Now, is there any new stuff I can loot? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, we'll come back here later when we have Kim, tomorrow. As for anything else to do tonight, I don't think there's anything for me to do right now. I gotta wait for the store because I gotta buy some healing items. I'm assuming sleeping is gonna heal me. I really hope it is. If it doesn't, well, I'm gonna have to make, sure I don't die of just like, you know, a selection, I guess. What was this? Oh, oh, right, we had an option for her. We'll do that later. But yeah, let's, I was actually already at the map. Troll back here. I was told to go to the shop and buy healing items, but the shop's closed that night. Unless I missed something. Yeah, no, that's closed. Unless she's around here somewhere. Am I breaking this guy's lorry?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Yeah, it's just all the same, it looks like so far. Or maybe there was something past that other option. I don't know. Oh, how'd we come here, though? We don't sleep here. That's true. I'm never gonna be able to bathe, am I? Because I don't have that room anymore. Oh, well. Back to the fishing shacks. We need to find that dude from before that has,
It's getting cold.
That check.
Call it a day.
Assuming he's wearing the armor underneath his shirt, right? What's this?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
That's good.
What is this place to you?
My forward base with coastal part of the operation's free. That's good enough. I could live here. Possible resting spot for my fugitive, if that is what it is. It's like a new home. Wonder where the old one went. Look, it's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free.
That's nice.
This could have been you. This could still be you. A down on his luck nobody, trying to survive.
This feels like a cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. This feels like a cozy hideout.
Who are you talking to? There is no one here.
No one but me, myself, and I. Well, anyways, thanks, strange sensation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Oh, shit. You're right. We need to leave. I upgraded.
Forever.
Sure. Screw this place, actually. She's still there? I leveled up my suggestion, right? Oh, I'm saving. Just in case this goes as bad as some dates have in the past. Hello.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Only a 58% chance, huh? 1 second. I gotta put on my suggestive clothes. If I have any. I think I have some. 1. That it? Well, shit, better than nothing.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down.
72%, baby!
The wind is turning southeast.
Yeah!
Needs more of that after a man died at sea.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not gonna get drunk with her, but you wanna go on a date?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
Okay, I'm a drunk. Don't know if you've noticed. I usually ask people to drink with me. I'm not going to do that, though.
I have, and I don't really.
This time, though, imitated drum roll, I'd like to ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes, ma'am? Is a walk happening? You know what? I am. That's why you should definitely agree.
Where would this walk take us?
There's a nice view on the beach. Land's End. It's not that nice, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a dead body near there.
All right. I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
All right. I understand. Nothing. Or just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
She means men.
Stroll on the beach sounds nice. All right, I guess I'll be seeing you at Land's End in the evening.
Oh, fuck.
When it gets dark, all right?
I thought we were going now.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Wait, are we doing this now? Because it's 2 in the morning. Is that fine? Huh. In the northern tip of the peninsula. Okay, alright. Do I just wear the same shit that I'm wearing? Should I show up with a crowbar and wire cutters in my hand? Yeah, that sounds like a perfect date outfit, to be quite honest. Where the hell's Land's End? Northern tip of the peninsula. Near the church? Well, time's not advancing anytime soon, thankfully. I gotta save again, just in case. I gotta find Land's End. We were just there, weren't we? Isn't that near the church, though? Yeah. So I'll meet you guys near that little thing up top where the shooting thing was? Oh, there she is. Okay, sweet. I was right. So whatever the hell this thing is. Oh, it's a lighthouse. Well, that makes sense.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's snowing. The snow is... well, it's not really snow, it's slush.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, no time has passed since I asked you on this date, so don't say I'm late.
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot.
Really?
That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Okay, I mean, I wouldn't want to make out here either, to be quite honest.
Her thoughts are still elsewhere, with distances across the water, and with the water itself. Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the midst
Maybe
of
this
the
was a
distance,
mistake.
Towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of
That's
the
a
coast.
horrible way to... Yeah, man. Definitely cancel a date or something before you get there. Don't just show up and be like, yeah, this was a mistake. I gotta go. That's fucking rude. Look at her. You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm actually quite good at scheduling, which is kind of... you know what? I'm trying to be a responsible grown-up.
So this is what this is. Responsible. Well, maybe it is. Maybe you'll have a revelation and crack whatever you're on.
Probably not, but who cares? What's the next step? Yeah, this is a good influence on me. You know what? You are a good influence on me.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Her laughter is throaty and warm. It rhymes with the sunlit waves and the cries of the gulls.
I've been sober for like 3 days now. I mean, I guess we could talk about it. Do I want to talk about it? I don't know. I mean, an accomplishment is an accomplishment, especially when you're this kind of far gone. Coming back to it is... it's a lot harder. Like, you know, I can be kind of hard on, like, addictions and shit like that. I do know how hard they are, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of... yeah, well, anyways, it doesn't really matter from my perspective. It's hard, right? So it's definitely something to be proud of if you can get sober even for a little while. If you fall off, you just gotta keep getting back on it. I don't know. Do I want to do that right now? It probably doesn't matter, maybe. I don't know. You know what? I've been sober for an entire day now. Or more than an entire day.
I've seen quite a few of those first days. Aye. Still, good for you. Here it comes.
As she turns back to the sea, the weather begins to clear under her steady gaze.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
I'm not gonna... she's not Storm. I'm not gonna say that.
Say nothing? Well, now there's silence. She's looking at the sea. You hear yourself breathing.
Okay, let's not be awkward.
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know what? Yeah, sure.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. So, are you going to keep the name?
I think I'm good with Harrier do boys these days. Harry's my name. I don't need any other. You know what? Harry's... yeah, I think I'm good with Harrier today.
Well then, Officer Dubois.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
Okay.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds.
I mean, that's accurate.
Or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sun. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't want to be in a desert to begin with, but I think if you grow up in a certain environment like that, you kind of adapt to it, right? Like, you know what clothes to wear. Your skin obviously will have, melanin, much more like a darkness to it, so you don't burn as easily. But yeah, it's like you put me in a desert opposed to someone that grew up or has lived in a desert. One of us is walking out of there chipper than the other. Ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna spark like a fork in a microwave. Yeah, but yeah, it's all like, at the same time though, I do very well in cold. Like, I grew up in areas that gets really, really cold. It also gets really, really hot here sometimes, but the older I've gotten, the worse that has actually gotten. Though in terms of, well, it's actually, to be fair, it's gotten just more hotter as I've gotten older, which, you know, what a mystery. I wonder if they have a term for that somewhere. It's gotten a little colder too, but it doesn't snow as much. I don't like driving snow, but I do like the snow. I remember when I was a kid, it used to snow all the time. Never got a snow day, though. My school would not close down for whatever. Just, yeah, be a fucking blizzard out there. Like, oh, it's a 15-minute delay. There's a foot of snow on the ground. What do you mean a 15-minute delay? Anyways, sure, desert people are not too happy. Sure.
Now you're just nitpicking. But I concede. Maybe desert people sometimes disagree.
Just enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skewers. Grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
Okay.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
Not exactly the organization. Begin a long, impassioned political chide. No, I'm good. Well, something's going to be on the side. It's because it's not human. Humans betray you. I mean, look, I don't want to say you're right, but you're not wrong. How about we just go with something's got to be on our side?
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool.
Should have worn my conceptualization clothes, goddammit. Yeah, fishhooks in your ear. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. Just had to laugh my ass off there for a second. Yeah, you have fishhooks in your ears.
These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk.
Look, as long as, even if it's cheap or novelty, whatever you want to call it, a gift's a gift, and it can mean a lot. It doesn't matter how cheap or expensive it is.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver streaked in the moonlight.
So there's an interesting lit in your voice.
Thank you.
Lit?
I'm half Ubi. My mother was from
Ubisoft?
Not a lot of sun there, I hear. Though I've never been.
Is that grammatically correct, that question mark period? I don't think it is, but I'm very illiterate, so I'm gonna Google it right now. Is it okay to have a period after... Oh, that is a weird autofill. You gonna read it? No, I already went by it. After question mark. Let's see. Periods, question marks, and exclamation points are all in the category. Blah blah blah. You don't need to. So anytime a sentence ends a question mark or an exclamation point, you don't need a period. Ha! Where's your QA team, Disco Elysium? How could you miss such a glaring error in your text? It's not that big of a problem, Chronos. I know.
The wind ruffles.
Okay, I thought that was gonna go on for a little while. Do I want to bring up the dead man? I don't know. It's a date. Are you into dead men? If you are, I don't think I want to be on this date anymore. Do you want to visit La Delta?
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
%. Is not that much. I'm gonna ruin it, but here we go. Please don't ruin it. It's 42%. It's almost half.
Say what?
Fuck.
Something interesting. Impossible.
All right. Well, how about sometimes I feel like you don't have a good brain.
Brains generally aren't very good, are they? I prefer backs, arms, shoulders, lungs too.
Okay.
You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
Oh god, she takes her sword out of the scabbard. She's gonna take my kidneys.
Have this.
Oh.
The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things.
Are you sure you don't need
I've no use
this?
for it anymore. No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it.
Aw.
But thank you for the company.
This is as
I bet if
far
I
as it
said
goes.
something cool, she would.
You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
And I will. I will. Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
All right, so we got to get sober for her. And then we can have sword fights together.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
All right, not the worst date I've been on. That's for sure. Equip to impress yourself with. All right. Oh, dual wielding, baby. We don't want Kim to see that. Definitely don't want Kim to see me walking around with a sword and a gun in hand. That would be kind of funny, though. Might actually make him shit himself a little bit. All right, well, I think that's all I wanted to do tonight. Yeah. You know what I want? Yeah. A sword and a flashlight. Always go the wrong way down here. Let us head back to the shack. I think we can call it a night. Understandably, you know, you'd want to put some time on recovering alcoholic before you get into a relationship, especially if you've had a relationship with alcoholics in the past. Those can be rough. So, I guess it's time to go to sleep. Are you back over here? You are. I'll give you some space.
It's getting cold.
I got a sword out of it. That's pretty freaking dope. Sure. Let's go to sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby.
Thoughts,
A
baby.
million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother.
Thank you.
All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you forever on ferrotape.
Okay, spinning, eternity, empty, spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang.
You don't want to be
The
flashbanged.
endless learning experience.
Okay, an eternity then?
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted
A million
flowers,
stars or
the
people?
faces turning, changing.
A million people in one gathered location would be insane.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Okay.
You can never forget this shit.
Rain the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The colors, the voices. I don't know. Colors, the voices.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister.
No, it's
a
Harrier.
ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Everyone needs a hobby, man.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't smoke. Very unhealthy. Building communism for all. We're making progress, measured, steady progress. Fuck politics. I'll never forget. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. Yeah, you know what? I need a good night's sleep, so can you shut up?
Are you sure? You could be closing the door on a brilliant and special future for yourself.
Should I go back and pick one? I would pick the measured progress one. So sure, fine.
I knew you couldn't resist. So now you're gonna change the world.
Making progress, measured,
But
steady
how?
progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
I mean, sure.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Neat.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Well, then shut up.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Open eyes. Well, I healed.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling, really.
Why was I in
things
that
are not
chair?
quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Okay, what needs to be done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
I thought I was assigning responsibility.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of
Oh,
staple goods,
okay. Is this from what we
transition
were thinking about
to
in our
real
dream?
democracy.
What exactly is the
The
responsibility?
most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship.
When I'm in charge, it
You
is.
can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority,
I am the authority.
like a committee
Do we really have all the time for this?
There is always time to follow best practices.
I mean, you're not
Once
wrong.
someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, decisive action. Fun stuff. That's what they're capable of.
And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Him?
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol.
Okay.
And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
God, I look ridiculous. And what would happens once you assign responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
I have no superiors.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Probably not. All right, anything new here? No? Great. That is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.